Dear students, I hope you are all fine at home. In last class, we studied about differential equations. Today, we are going to see about the exercise 4.2 and exercise 4.3. In this exercise, we cover the following topic. One is general solution and particular solution. Second one, differential equation in which variables are separable. And third one about homogeneous differential equation. Now, we are going to see about the first topic, general solution and particular solution.
Solution of a differential equation. The relation between the dependent and independent variable not involving derivative is called solution of a differential equation. Solution of a differential equation must contain the same number of arbitrary constants as the order of the equation. Such a solution is called general complete solution of the differential equation. First we see about the first order and first degree differential equation. A differential equation of first order and first degree can be written as f of x comma y dy by dx equal to 0. Here we will discuss the solution of few types of equation. One is general solution and particular solution. For any differential equation, it is possible to find the general solution and particular solution. Differential equation in which variables are separable. If in an equation it is possible to collect all the terms of x and dx on one side and all the terms of y and dy on other side, then the variables are said to be separable. Thus, the general form of such equation is f of x dx equal to g of y dy or f of x dx plus g of y dy equal to 0. So, by direct integration, we get the solution. That is, here they said about if the equation involves two variables x and y, we can separate the two variables. After that, we integrate it in order to find the solution of this problem. So, let us see the example sum 4.6. Solve x square plus x plus 1 dx plus y square minus y plus 3 dy equal to 0. Here, there are two variables, one is x, another one is y square. It is in the form of f of x dx, g of y dy equal to 0. So, it is given that x square plus x plus 1 dx plus y square minus y plus 3 dy equal to 0. First, we integrate after separating these two variables. That is, integration of x square plus x plus 1 dx plus integration of y square minus y plus 3 dy equal to 0. If you integrate x square, it becomes x cube by 3. Likewise, integration of x is x square by 2. So, integration of 1 into dx, that is dx equal to x, plus integration of y square equal to y cube by 3 and integration of y equal to minus y square by 2 and integration of 3 dy equal to 3y equal to c. So, this is the solution for this example 4.6. Next one, example 4.7. Solve dy by dx equal to e power x minus y plus x square e power minus y. In these equations, dy and dx, that is the x and y variables are not separable. Therefore, we have to separate this variable, that is taking the x variable one side and y variable other side. So, dy by dx equal to, it is given that e power x minus y plus x square e power minus y. So, first we separate e power x minus y as e power minus y e power x, that is e power x into e power minus y. So, they are, in order to take e power minus y, we are writing the first term, that is first term as e power minus y and second term as e power x. Then x square e power y is separated as, that is e power minus y x square. In these two terms, e power minus y is common. So, let us take the e power minus y as common. Our equation becomes e power minus y e power x into e power x plus x square. So, separating the variable we get, that is y term, y variable in one side and x variable in other side. So, e power minus y comes in left side, means it becomes e power plus y dy equal to e power x plus x square. Dx is a denominator, so it goes to the next side, it becomes multiples, that is e power x plus x square into dx. After that, so now we separate the variable. Then we are going to integrate it. So if you integrate, we get integration of e power y dy becomes e power y, and integration of e power x plus x square dx become e power x plus x cube by 3 plus c. That is, our solution is e power y equal to e power x plus x cube by 3 plus c. So let me see the exercise sum now. First question, 4.2. So in 4.2, solve dy by dx a e power y. So here dy by dx a e power y means first we separate the variable, that is we get dy by dx equal to a dx, that is dy by e power y. So e power y comes in left side of the equation, therefore it becomes dy by e power y equal to a dx. Now we integrate it. So integration of dy by e power y becomes e power minus y, e power minus y dy, and the integration of a dx. So if you integrate e power minus y, it becomes minus e power minus y equal to, if you integrate a, we get ax plus c. So the solution becomes ax plus e power minus y plus c equal to 0 is the general solution. So first we separate the variable, after that we integrate it in order to get the solution of this variable. Okay, so next we are going to see about the second part in the first question. 1 plus x square 1 plus y equal to xy dy by dx. So here also first we separate the variable, that is x term in one side and y term in other side. So 1 plus x square divided by x. So x come to this side, that is left side of this equation, dx equal to y into 1 plus y dy. So after separation we have to integrate it. So before integration, 1 plus x square by x. So here I am separating it, that is 1 by x plus x square by x dx. So if x is cancelled in the second term, that is x square x cancel, we are getting integration of 1 by x plus x dx equal to integration of y plus y square dy. Okay, so already you know about the integration of 1 by x. 1 by x becomes log x, and the integration of x becomes x square by 2, and the integration of y equal to y square by 2. Integration of y square become y cube by 3 plus c is the general solution. Now we are going to see about the fifth sum. Solve 1 minus x dy minus 1 plus y dx equal to 0. Here also the variables are not separable. Therefore, in order to separate it, first 1 minus x dy equal to 1 plus y dx. So dy by, that is I am taking the y terms in the left side of the equation. Therefore, dy by 1 plus y equal to dx by 1 minus x. After separating, we have to integrate it. So if you integrating it, we get integration of dy by 1 plus y equal to integration of dx by 1 minus x. So already you know how to, so for example, integration of 1 by y means it is log y. Likewise, integration of dy by 1 plus y means log 1 plus y equal to integration of dx by 1 minus x become minus log 1 minus x, because if you differentiate minus x, the variable minus x, you get minus 1. Therefore, minus 1 into log 1 minus x plus log c. So our answer becomes log 1 plus y in plus log 1 minus x equal to log c. So if you taking that is after deleting the log, we are getting 1 plus y into 1 minus x equal to c is the general solution for this equation. The next one is about seventh sum. Find the curve whose gradient at any point p of x comma y on it is x minus a by y minus b and which passes through the origin. Here the gradient at any point p of x comma y on the curve is given by dy by ds. That is according to the problem, dy by dx equal to x minus a by y minus b. So now we separate the variable. Here that is taking the y terms in left side and x terms in right side of the equation. It becomes y minus b into dy, x minus a into dx. So after that we are integrate it. Integration of y minus b into dy equal to integration of x minus a dx. So if you integrate y minus b, we are getting y minus b whole square divided by 2. Likewise, x minus a, integration of x minus a becomes x minus a whole square by 2 plus c. Take this as a first equation. The another condition it is given in the question, it is the curve passes through the origin. That is, origin means the value of y and x equal to 0. Therefore, y equal to 0 and x is equal to 0. Substitute these values in equation 1 in order to get c, that is the value of c. Here, so I am substituting the value, that is y equal to 0 and x equal to 0 in equation 1. The question becomes b square by 2 equal to a square by 2 plus c. Therefore, the value of c equal to b square by 2 minus a square by 2, that is equal to b square minus a square divided by 2. So now substitute this c value in equation 1. So the equation 1 is y minus b whole square by 2 equal to x minus a whole square by 2 plus c. Now I am substituting the value of c in this equation. It becomes y minus b whole square by 2 plus equal to x minus a by 2 whole square plus b square minus a square by 2. Or after taking LCM, 2 as a LCM, it becomes y minus b whole square equal to x minus a whole square plus b square minus a square is the required equation of the curve. Okay. Now let us see about homogeneous differential equations. A differential equation of the form dy by dx equal to f of xy divided by g of xy is called differential equation if f of xy and g of xy are homogeneous function of the same degree in x and y. So homogeneous differential function can be written as dy by dx equal to f into y minus y by x. So now we are going to see about the exercise 4.3, solve the homogeneous equations. So here the first question, x dy by dx equal to x plus y. So in the question itself it is given that solve the following homogeneous differential equation. So first we have to convert into in the form of dy by dx equal to x plus y divided by x. So it is a homogeneous differential equation. So now if it is in the form of homogeneous equation, we have to substitute the value of y equal to bx, that is dy by dx equal to x plus y means it becomes we have to substitute the value as y equal to bx. Not only that, if you differentiate y, we are getting dy by dx equal to v into 1, that is uv method. So v into 1 plus x into dv by dx. So the equation becomes dy by dx, that is in the place of dy by dx I am substituting v plus x dv by dx plus in the place of y the value equal to vx, that is x plus vx divided by x. Now I am taking x as common in the right side. I am taking x as common, that is x into 1 plus v divided by x. So if you cancel the x values, we are getting v plus x dv by dx equal to 1 plus v. Okay. So x after that, so in left side v is there, v plus x dv by x. Here x dv by dx equal to 1 plus v minus v. So v is cancelled. Therefore we are getting x dv by dx equal to 1 or dv equal to dx by x, that is taking the v variable in one side and x variable in another side. So dv equal to dx by x. On integrating, integration of dv equal to dx, integration of dx by x. So if we integrate dv, we are getting v equal to log x plus log c, that is dx by x equal to log x plus log c. Now replace the value of v equal to y by x. That is, in first we take it as put y equal to vx. Y equal to vx means v equal to y by x. Okay, so the value of v equal to y by x, in this here v equal to log x plus c. In that place I am substituting v equal to y by x. Therefore y by x equal to log x plus log c. Now y by x equal to log x plus log c means we have to multiply it. Therefore log cx. Here the value of cx equal to, in order to take log, I am substituting the value e, that is e power y by x. Therefore x equal to 1 by c e power y by x. That is c comes to the right side of the equation, it becomes denominator. Therefore x equal to 1 by c e power y by y by x. Now in the place of c I am substituting k, that is the value of k equal to 1 by c. Therefore x equal to k into e power y by x. So this is the solution for this problem. Next we are going to see about fifth sum, y square minus 2xy dx equal to x square minus 2xy dy. So here also, in order to form a homogeneous equation, I am taking dy by dx form. That is dy by dx equal to y square minus 2xy by x square minus 2xy. So taking it as a first equation, this is a homogeneous differential equation. So if it is an homogeneous differential equation, first we put y equal to vx, then dy by dx becomes v plus x dv by dx. Substitute dy by dx equal to v plus x dv by dx in equation 1. That is, in the place of dy by dx I am substituting v plus x dv by dx equal to, in the place of y we have to substitute vx, that is y square means vx whole square minus 2x into y means 2x into vx divided by x square minus 2x into, in the place of y we are substituting vx. Okay, so in these things I am taking x square as common, so it becomes v plus x dv by dx equal to x square into v square minus 2v divided by x square into 1 minus 2v. That is, x square is taken as common, as after that it is cancelled. Okay, in denominator and numerator I am cancelling the x square. So it becomes x dv by dx equal to v square minus 2v divided by 1 minus 2v. Now I am taking the v into the right side of the equation, so it is becomes minus v. Okay, after that taking 1 minus 2v as LCM, it becomes v square minus 2v minus v into 1 minus 2v. So x dv by dx equal to v square minus 2v minus v plus 2v square divided by 1 minus 2v. So x dv by dx equal to 3v square minus 3v divided by 1 minus 2v. The next step is separating the variable, that is we have to take the v variable in left side of the equation and x variable in right side. So it becomes 1 minus 2v divided by 3v square minus 3v into dv equal to dx by x. So 1 minus 2v, here I am taking 3 as common in the denominator. So 1 minus 2v divided by 3 into v square minus v dv equal to dx by x. Now I am taking 1 by 3 as constant in the outside of the equation, that is 1 minus 1 by 3 into integration of 2v by v square minus v. Here I am taking the f of x equal to v square minus v. If you differentiate it, we are getting 2v minus 1. It is given in the box. So f of x equal to v square minus v and f dash of x equal to 2v minus 1. That is, in numerator 2v minus 1 is there, in denominator v square minus v is there. Therefore the formula is f dash of x divided by f of x equal to log f of x. Here the value of f of x is log v square minus v. Therefore minus 1 by 3 log v square minus v equal to dx by x means log x plus log c. Now taking minus 1 by 3 in the power of the log, therefore log v square minus v whole power minus 1 by 3 equal to log cx, that is log x plus log c. It is added, so the answer become log cx. After taking the log, we are getting 1 by v square minus v whole power 1 by 3, because the power is minus, so I am taking it into denominator. So 1 by v square minus v whole power 1 by 3 equal to cx. Now replace the value of v equal to y by x, that is y equal to vx means v equal to y by x. Substituting this value in the place of v, we are getting 1 by y by x whole square minus y by x whole power 1 by 3 equal to cx. So the next step is taking this 1 by 3, that is 1 by y square by x square minus y by x whole power 1 by 3 equal to cx. Therefore x, that is x cube, x cube taken as a LCM, so x into y square minus y x square whole power 1 by 3 equal to cx. Now in x cube, it is cube is there, so x cube I am taking cx, that is 1 equal to cx into xy square minus y x square by x cube whole power 1 by 3. So cx equal to, that is 1 equal to cx into x into y square minus y x square whole power 1 by 3 divided by, so here 1 by 3 x cube whole power 1 by 3 means I am taking cube root of x cube equal to x. Therefore 1 equal to cx into xy square by minus y x square whole power 1 by 3 divided by x. Here x is cancelled, so our answer becomes c xy square minus y x square whole power 1 by 3 equal to 1. Now cubing both the sides, c cube equal to x square y minus xy square whole power 1 by 3 into whole power 3. So 3 is cancelled, therefore it becomes xy square minus yx square equal to 1 by c cube. That is taking x as common, x into y square minus yx equal to 1 by c cube. Therefore x into yx minus y square, so in order to take c term as minus, equal to minus 1 by c cube. Here I am taking k equal to minus 1 by c cube. Therefore xy minus y square into x equal to k. So this is the solution for this problem. The next sum, an electric manufacturing company makes small household switches. The company estimates the marginal revenue function for these switches to be x square plus y square into dy equal to xy dx, where x represents the number of units in 1000. What is the total revenue function? Here it is given that mr equal to x square plus y square into dy equal to xy dx. It is given in the question. So mr is nothing but, marginal revenue is nothing but dy by dx. Therefore mr equal to dy by dx equal to xy by x square plus y square. Put y equal to dx, that is this is in the form of homogeneous function. Therefore y equal to vx and dy by dx equal to v plus x dv by dx. Then after that substitute this dy v plus x dv by dx in the equation mr, that is v plus x dv by dx equal to x into, in the place of y I am substituting y equal to vx, that is x into vx divided by x square. Y square become vx whole square. So the question become v plus x dv by dx equal to x square v divided by x square plus x square v square. Now in numerator and denominator I am taking x square as common, so x square is cancelled. It becomes x dv by dx, that is v plus x dv by dx equal to v by 1 plus p square. Therefore x dv by dx equal to v by 1 plus v square minus v, that is I am taking the v as right side of the equation, so it becomes v by 1 plus v square minus v. After that taking 1 plus v square as LCM, it becomes v minus v into 1 plus v square divided by 1 plus v square equal to v minus v cube divided by 1 plus v square. So x dv by dx equal to minus v cube by 1 plus v square. So separating the variable, that is b term in left hand side of the equation, I am writing the b term, and the x term in right side, that is minus 1 plus v square divided by v cube equal dv equal to dx by x. Now we are integrating this, that is minus integration of 1 plus v square. I am taking minus as common, therefore minus 1 plus v square divided by v cube dv equal to integration of dx by x. So if you integrate, before integration I am separating the variable, that is 1 plus v square is separated as 1 by v cube plus, that is minus 1 by v cube dv minus into plus become minus v square by v cube dv equal to dx by x. So 1 by v cube is minus integration of 1 by v cube dv equal minus v square and v cube is cancelled. We are getting 1 by v dv equal to dx by x. So 1 by v cube is integrated. We are getting 1 by 2v square minus 1 by v become log v equal to dx by x become log x plus log c. Okay. Now taking log v log x plus log c equal to 1 by 2v square. Okay. Now taking log as cancelling log, we are getting vxc equal to e power 1 by 2v square. The next step is replace the value v equal to yx, that is y equal to vx means v equal to y by x. Therefore in the place of v I am substituting y by x into xc equal to e power x square by 2y square, that is v square equal to y by x means it becomes y square by x square. So x square come to the numerator, so x square by 2y square. Now x is cancelled in the left side of the equation. I am getting y equal to 1 by c e power x square by 2y square. Therefore y equal to k into e power x square by 2y square, whereas the value of k equal to 1 by c is the required total revenue functions. So in today's class we see about the equation, that is first order and first degree differential equation, and the general solution and particular solution. After that we go to the differential equation in which variables are separable, that is first we separate the variable x variable in one side and y variable in another side. After that we are integrating in order to get solve the, so that is getting the solution of the equation. The next we saw about the linear, that is homogeneous differential equation. It is a differential equation of the form dy by dx equal to f into xy by g of xy is called homogeneous differential equation. So we can write it as dy by dx equal to f into y by x. So sometimes it is in this method we have to substitute x equal to vy and dx by dy equal to v plus x dy by dx. After that we reduce the variable separable type, then we integrate in order to get the solution in terms of v and y. After that we substitute the value of v equal to xy, so in order to solve the solutions. So these are the procedure we saw in homogeneous differential equation. After watching these videos, do the assignment following this link. Thank you students.